All right, fellas, we are playing the Oakland Raiders. Let's see what we finished. 9-7. Bengals 8-8. Ravens 7-9. Browns 4-12. Like this. Let's check our stats for the year. 3,500 yards, 29-17. Interceptions, way too much. Rushing. I almost had 1,000 yards rushing, only one touchdown. How many games played? 16? What is up with that? Our rushing game was low. Fullback had more touchdowns than I did. Quarterback did. Bad. Receiving, Jake. 1,000 yards receiving, 8 touchdowns. Can't be bad to that. It's defense. See how many games Zach played first before we do anything. Games played 16, so he got hurt in the last game, I'm guessing? Not sure. 81 tackles. 1.5 sacks. 2 interceptions. Good. Deflections 2. No touchdowns, but okay. Catches allowed 31. Pretty shitty, but alright, not too bad. Alrighty. Let's go play this game, guys. Blue.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is a special
You hear
edition
me
of
chewing?
Wild Card
I mean a
Weekend
pretzel.
on EA Sports.
So,
Up next,
whatever.
we got what ought to be a great matchup between the Oakland Raiders and the Pittsburgh Steelers. So with that, let's get you up to Heinz Field in Pittsburgh. Standing by for the call, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
It's time for the NFL playoffs on EA Sports, and we are in a city that sure had its share of memorable playoff games in the past. Pittsburgh, PA, and Heinz Field. Straight ahead, we pull the curtain on the postseason with an AFC wildcard matchup between the Oakland Raiders and the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
It's that most wonderful time of the year, the NFL playoffs, as we're underway on EA Sports. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And trotting out there, their tall quarterback standing at 6'5".
And what I enjoyed watching this week when we had a chance to watch them at practice, the easy camaraderie that he has with his offense.
A lot of respect.
A lot of respect, and frankly, I thought it spilled over to the defense. I thought the defensive guys were coming over and teasing and joking with him. You can tell they respect the heck out of him and really want to play well for him.
Here's Brown, throwing on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. And the offensive starters here for the Raiders.
And what a tough environment to roll into. On the road, playing one of the better teams in the league, obviously, because this is the playoffs. So what do teams talk about? Bringing their own
Pressure comes.
Sack.
Taken down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Now on 3rd and long.
Oh, what a crappy screen.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't
I didn't even
scared
see it,
to let
honestly.
fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. They were trying to liven up this playoff game very early on. Pretty deep throw, but good coverage.
I think they were counting on the defenders being a little tight, a little over-anxious early, and trying to catch them flat-footed and get a big play.
So here are the Steelers backed up to start their initial drive. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And what's a quarterback's best friend?
Balance?
I think you're right. I agree with you. You know, a lot of guys would say great receiver, right? A terrific offensive line. I agree with you, balance, because if you can run the ball effectively, that just opens things up for guys who want to throw it. It gives you easier passing lanes and easier coverages to read.
And they said balance will be a focus in this one.
Yeah, they don't want it all just heaped on his shoulders, I don't believe. I think they want to make sure they take some of the pressure off.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On 2nd down now, Hobbs, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. And the Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down.
Tighten down. There you go. Hey, high 7. I got it. Big grip.
He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the throw spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what he just did.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. A look at the defensive starters now for the Raiders. They were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you can tell by this team, all right? Anytime you can tell your offense, hey, just get us a couple of touchdowns. We got this thing locked down. That's when you know you're...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Stop doing plays I don't like.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. They'll look to throw.
Ah, damn it!
Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Damn it.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Fowler. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Brown now. Off the play fake. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
That was all me.
47. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything.
Other than Zach's interception.
Drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled.
Oh, man.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Huh.
Now a 2nd down throw.
Yeah, that wasn't PRing.
Zone, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it can be tipped up and picked off.
Sliding out of the pocket. Caught by Jones. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Steelers.
Wow, we got first down on that.
Yards there.
Greystone, travel. Switch gears. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. Rolling to his right.
Oh my God.
Knocked away and incomplete. They'll come up now with the clock showing 3 seconds to go here in the first. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
30 base. Hey, Charlie. 5.
They'll set up a throw.
Ah, stupid animation.
Get away, sacked back at the 22.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And Rosas puts this one through. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the second quarter now, and we do have our first point. It's a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
And feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Off play action. Brown. He sets to fire deep.
Oh my God.
Incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Should have been another interception.
That last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Brown. Looking outside, and he's got a man. That's Jordan.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking.
What was that?
No quarterback ever goes
Line?
Let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to...
Dude, these linemen are fucking killing me right now.
Able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Go!
Back to throw here. Flush to his right. On the run.
Dude, what is that fucking throw?
Again, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19.
Come the fuck on.
Bring this all the way back out to midfield. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. We'll get 3 up to midfield. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Set, ready? 8, read. 81. Check 3, check 3. 8, alpha. 5.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He completes it to Jones. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. Now this throw caught left side. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They're going to look to throw. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. 2nd and 9 now. Jones has it. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 26.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
It's complete to Jones. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. In for the score. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
I thought he stepped out.
So evens the
See.
ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal
No.
touchdown to interception
That was a good
ratio
dive.
is what, 3 to 1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
Rosas good with the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. So that drive, 4 plays, and it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown 1 interception. He wants to balance that off with at least 1 touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go around.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Brown. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now Brown on 1st down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And he's able to get it back to the 30.
There we go.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Complete to Jones. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. They'll look to throw here.
Oh!
Popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Brown on 1st and 10. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Here's Brown throwing again. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Back to throw. Brown. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half. So we're at halftime of this AFC Wild. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Hobbs, and taking it across midfield. And
come on.
45. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Come on, set. 15 line. 15 line. Hey, team 6. Team 6. Get up.
The play-action fake.
Come on!
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Good job.
Sometimes I wonder
Broken ribs.
why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
It's caught. Jones. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 31-yard line.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle range. Punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And he's caught right at the 10-yard line. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. This quarterback now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on 1st down. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
Dude, I threw it away. Just throw it away.
Here as he's taken down.
What the fuck?
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Boom, go up and get it, boy.
Catch, he pulled it in. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target.
Oh, and dropped it.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
Oh, that's not Jake.
4 yards out. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Under 10, 10.
They'll have a first down past the 4.
Oh, yeah. I took that knee out.
While the trainers take a look.
So they get for hitting my running back. Bastard.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Looking to throw. Brown. Throw left side complete. It's Jordan. And he takes it down.
Whoa, to
deep
the
into
1.
enemy territory. A big play there on the
Damn.
catch and run. 55 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Brown now from the downhill throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
Looking to throw on second down.
Come on, dude. You're right there. Get in front of somebody at least.
Touchdown, Raiders. As his guys are in for 6. As his guys are back within a single score. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Point after, right down the middle. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things.
Dude, look at that catch. Holy shit.
Something, and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. Completion, 2nd and 10.
That's a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
Oh, thank God.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Hey, exit.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Dude, that's PR like a bitch. What the fuck? Aw.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And it is good. Oh, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way.
Dude.
It does get over the bar. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. So out come the Raiders. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
30 base.
53, Mike 53.
Now Brown throwing on 1st down.
Oh.
It's out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Brown to throw again. And he comes back with 1 complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4.
Come on, 47. God damn it. Jesus Christ, 47.
Touchdown.
Hey, jeez, I wish Zach was there. God damn it.
Play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air, because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And here now the offense heading back out there. And right now they're just looking for a little more cushion, trying to make this a 2-score game. Points here would go a long way, obviously, to propelling them into the next round.
And this is where the head coach, offensive coordinator, they've had to set a tone all year long about what they do on offense. So most teams want to stay in attack mode, but you have to do it with some bit of caution, don't you? Because you can't come away with no points. You need these points here in order to feel a lot better about where they are in this game.
But this time of the year, playoffs, game of this magnitude, this is what we hope for.
Yeah, it's exactly what we hope for. You want to run your offense cautiously, but not so cautiously that you just give it up.
50, check back 50. Come on. You better bring it.
Ready?
Now an inside draw. This is their fullback. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42.
Why would the guard even
Give him a
guard
couple
even be
on the
fucking
carry
going
there.
on a
Second
draw?
and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. The left side completion to Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 46. Now this one is tight end out on the right side. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards, the final tally. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler 1st down. We're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. The quick slant caught. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt-away-the-game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run-pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every... cliche, I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
Here's Brown on 1st down. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. The Raiders try to move quickly, trying to get everybody back to the line. Back to throw. Brown. Looking left side. Williamson. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Brown. Yeah, this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. Looking to throw. Brown over the middle, complete. It's Williamson. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Brown now on 1st and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Williamson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on 1st down. Now Brown operating from the gun. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Brown. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Let it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. It's still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throw left side complete. It's Jones. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Go!
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Well, 1 win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start because they get to move on. Unfortunately for the team that lost, it's a long offseason ahead for them now.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Out my guys out for 5 weeks. Would it be back for the Super Bowl? 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks. Damn it! No. I tell them to come in early. It's probably Jake. I'm gonna play the Dolphins. Let's get a better running back. That's for damn sure. There is one. Okay. See what we got going over here. Back to my team. Let's go depth chart in since my guy's hurt. Alrighty, well, not too bad. So I'm going to end it at this game. This is about an hour game and stuff, so I don't do too long.